guys, I'm Leila. Today we have a showcase for Gnut, courtesy of US, and this is gonna be Hydra Nightmare, okay? Now, just a forewarning here, right? Is that this run is gonna be an hour, so I'm actually not going to run the whole hour. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start it up, probably get a little into it, then I'm gonna cut it out and then show you the end. But this run will go for an hour and does about 360 million damage on one key on Nightmare, okay? So basically, Gnut is kind of the superstar here, right? And I'm gonna show you the full team shortly. But for Gnut, we are gonna have him in a lethal set, which is curry plus 10%, ignores 25% of the enemy defense, plus a speed set as well too. Now for his stats, we have 43,000 HP, 1600 attack, 5100 defense, 236 on the speed, crit caps with 227% crit damage, 193 resistance, and 254 in the accuracy. So we can also see, it does look like we have some bonuses here too, right? Which is nice. I don't know if you guys have been doing this at all, like the area bonuses. But you know, we have bonuses for HP, basically all bonuses here except on the crit rates, okay? Now let's see. I want to say he's fully booked. He doesn't take many books. I don't think he's fully booked. And then when we go to masteries, we have offense and support. So what you don't see behind me is we have methodical, kill streak, and then we also have giant slayer as the T6. All right, guys. So with that, let's go into Nightmare Hydra. All right, guys, here we are. We're in Nightmare Hydra. So you're going to see the team is going to be Necmo, Molly, Michi, Acresia, Tuna, and Gnut. Now, I am going to show you guys the presets, and I'm just going to say that... So US is in his favorite YouTubers clan, and they kind of have like some friendly competition going on, which is why you're going to see this, because US tends to kind of be numero uno in Nightmare Hydra. So we are going to have Necmo starting with speed weirding, which is going to be increased speed on all allies and does turn meters, and then planar chains is going to be the AoE decreased speed and a leech. Molly is cheers, which revives an ally, also does block damage, into bar brawl, which she does do provoke. Provoke is great against the Hydra. Battlefield domination, AoE shields, and then we have shutdown, which hits twice and can steal turn meter as well too. Michi, we are going to start with Dire Whirl, which is the AoE decrease defense, decrease attack, and then also a Hex, into Double Degeneracy, which is the AoE twice with the Hex. Gnut, we're going to start with Blessed Bash, which hits 3 times and decreases the target's defense and heals. Into the AoE decrease attack weaken and give himself a counterattack. And then Miss Tuna, we're going to have Radiant Suffering, which does decrease attack block buffs, and then Desert Fitness, which is increased defense and increased speed on all allies. Now, this is going to be full auto. It's gonna be a full auto comp. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this run will take an hour and does about 360 million damage on one key. So because of that, like I said, I'm not going to actually show everything in its entirety. What we're going to do is, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of the run here, then I'm going to cut it and I'm going to show you the end result. I have a screenshot and I'll show you guys the end result of that, okay? Otherwise, yeah, an hour for to watch the Hydra. I don't think anybody really wants to do that. I don't know, guys. Drop me a comment down below. Like, are you guys ever interested in watching full Hydra runs? Like, I assume you're not. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And it looks like Acresia is gonna be the first snack. Looks like Hydra wants dwarves, you know? I go after Acresia first. I mean, we do have 3 dwarves in here, you know? So she'll be the first snack here. But yeah, leave me a comment on, you know, if you would prefer to watch a whole Hydra run. Do you like this concept of, you know, showing you guys some stats, running a little bit, cutting it out, like coming back, showing you guys the end results, you know what I mean? I would love to know what you guys think about that. Okay, so far, I mean, we still have 13 cycles here before Acresia gets scooped up. And already we have a head down. We are in turn 7, 7.5 mil, and 1 head is down already. So, you know, we'll attack that one. Necmo is just so much fun in Hydra if you guys haven't used Necmo in Hydra. And again, like, Gnut has been probably one of the best fusions we've had in a while. I think a lot of people can agree with that. Drop me a comment on what you think. But I feel like Gnut really has been one of the best fusions that we've had in this game in quite a long time. You know, we see that he's really, really good in Fire Knights. And yeah, like he's kind of been shining in even like the new boss, right? The Shogun there. the new Shadowkin Shogun boss. And, oh, there's another head. Hydra. I mean, he's just really, really good. Oh, yeah. I see some people saying like they're building Gnut specifically for Hydra now, too. Nice. Yeah, he's a good one. And some other good ones were Helicath, Python, and Uko. Yep. That is true. Those were last year, I think. So is Gnut the best fusion of 2023? Probably, huh? We haven't exactly had some good ones, but I think Gnut's definitely a solid one for sure. And you guys can see like they're doing a great job landing. Like we have so many debuffs here. So many debuffs. Look at that. Whoa, and all the heads have gone. How about that? So much damage, doing fantastic. So again, we can see why this team can end up going. It's like 360 mil one key. Check that out, huh? All right, so we'll switch. So we do still have 2 heads down. Still 10 cycles before Crazy gets scooped up. So doing a great job. And for those of you guys watching, if you did not know, because I always find there's still people who don't know this, is when the Hydra, like when the Hydra head is gone and the neck is exposed, I believe it's double damage that gets done, right? Under decapitated. You end up doing extra damage on that, which is why I'm targeting it right now, to make sure we get the extra damage in there. Pretty good though. So if you guys didn't know that, now you know. But great team here. So we're going to do, I mean, you guys can basically already see that they're doing fantastic. We're pretty much really not in very much danger at all. We have Molly here for the revive. We have some pretty good damage again in here between like Mitchie and Acresia. Necmo just being awesome here with all like the speed boosting. And of course we love Tuna in here, and also of course Gnut for the damage too. So what we're going to do is we are going to skip ahead and I'm going to show you guys the end result. All right, guys, here is the end result. So you see that this went 59 minutes. We ended up having 1,500 turns for the 1 key. Necmo ends up doing 17 mil, which is still really good for a support champ, right? Molly had 13 mil. Acresia had a whopping 171 million damage, almost 172. That is insane. Mitchie at 85 mil, Gnut at 60, and Tuna at 11 mil. Just a really strong, ridiculously good, solid comp overall. Man, Acresia is just such a boss killer, man. She's a boss all in herself. I did have another video, I think by US, that we had done earlier this year for Acresia as well too. But guys, drop me some comments down below on, you know, Gnut's overall, right? I mean, he's definitely been kind of a superstar as well too. Like we find that he slots into so many different just bosses, so many different dungeons. And US, thank you so much for the showcase.